I have a very outgoing, bubbly personality most of the time.
Morning, baby.
But when I'm exhausted, I get a little quiet.
How are you this morning?
You don't talk to me, you know, I don't like to talk in the morning. I know with my boyfriend, I'm very quick to snap at him.
I'm just trying to be nice.
If anybody tries to talk to me and I'm still really tired, sometimes I can be really hateful.
That'll make you feel better.
I hope so. Something needs to.
All right.
All right. Bye, baby.
Bye-bye.
You look to family and friends to be supportive. But when you're not your best self, you can end up pushing them away. And that doesn't help anyone. Without energy or motivation, what's left of you for the people who count on you?
My business is making Costa Rica the world's first country to run 100% on renewable energy. But it's taken over my sleep, and it's affecting my family too.
Pienso que pensando y cosas en su cabeza de sus proyectos, y cuando hay problemas o cosas que no se pueden hacer en el momento, eso también lo tortura, corta su sueño, ¿verdad? Perla, venga, Lulu.
Sylvia is my wife, and she's concerned. She's pretty active in her own foundation right now. She tries to keep the population of animals on the street off the street. She's done 600 adoptions in 5 years.
Pues sí me gustaría que mi esposo me ayudara más con los animales porque ya es mucho trabajo. También tengo mi propio trabajo, entonces muchas ocasiones voy terminando hasta en la tarde de limpiar, de dar de comer. Él duerme a veces mucho de día. Entonces quiere decir que sí puede dormir, nada más que tiene ese cambio del reloj invertido. Creo que tiene que proponérselo.
People who are more naturally night owls can be more likely to develop insomnia because they try to go to bed earlier than their body wants to. If they're naturally a night owl and they try and go to bed early over and over again and can't, and make the bed and falling asleep stressful over time, it can even drift them later and later and later because now they have all this extra activation to overcome, and now it's become insomnia. One thing that a partner can do that is not helpful is expect change to happen right away. Sleep involves a lot of learned processes that require unlearning. And this process can be slow. It took a long time to get into this position. Just as you wouldn't expect someone to lose 20 pounds in a week, you wouldn't expect someone to fix a 20-year sleep problem in a week.
I'm trying to get the final touch on this document for one of the congresswomen who's promoting a new law. This is the law for Costa Rica to create jobs, to create our own energy. We don't have to import it.
¿Qué pasa con usted? ¿No tiene que estar durmiendo?
Yeah, I do.
Pero ahí estás.
I'm finishing up. I'm really not sleepy at all, which is in certain respect annoying, but it's also like, well, I might as well work, you know? I really appreciate the idea of, having like a normal life and going to bed at a normal time and getting up at normal time, having a routine actually, which I've never had, so I don't really know how to do it. The people that I'm surrounding myself with these days, they are multitaskers. A lot of people brag that they only get a few hours of sleep, and that's normal. Puts a little pressure on me. The work I'm doing, it's all great, this is great for the world. What about me and my family? What am I sacrificing?
Steven, ¿qué estás haciendo? Deja esa computadora, vaya a dormir.
I agree with you. I'll be right there.
When it comes to entrepreneurs, there is that hustle culture where they want to be working all the time. And of course, the easiest thing to ignore is sleep. There's a difference between working longer and working effectively. And when people say, well, I can get by with less sleep, I take that with a grain of salt because their judgment is impaired. They really don't know what they're talking about.
The revelation of sunlight, the sense of a beginning, a burst of resolve and purpose. Do you remember celebrating the new day instead of lamenting it?
Yeah, so Steve, look, we're gonna get it in time. I'll have it to you in, I don't know, half an hour. All right? All right, good. I was the boss. Wants to know why everything's taking so long. If I didn't have the energy drinks, I don't know where I'd be. Coffee doesn't work anymore, caffeine doesn't work, so it's all energy drinks. I've literally been fired for falling asleep at a job. I was working on an edit, I was trying to hear the audio, I probably closed my eyes to listen more intently, and I fell asleep, and I was snoring, and the wrong person walked by. And at the end of that day, I got called into the office, and it was supposed to be a 4-week gig, and they're like, yeah, so you're done today.